Hey guys, what's up? Shaarq here. I wanted to build a viable Blade Flurry build without getting CI and Assassin with poison. My second goal was to not use the common Reave feather poison evasion stuff. I took the traditional way for building guides in PoE, grabbed some crit combined with amazing attack damage and speed buffs from going Raider Insanity. I'm also using Hatred and Herald of Ice auras for freezing the whole screen. No poison, no Dream Feather, no CI, no Assassin, what the fuck? How is this supposed to be doing damage and stay alive in endgame? As you can see in the background, it works fucking great so far. Even with a 5-link, I'm doing red maps, Breach Lords, Uber Zaro and so on. The greatest thing about it is that the character is pretty budget, so it's a viable league starter build. Well, before I start with the introduction of my build template, I would like to mention that I play PoE only in hardcore leagues, so therefore it can be possible that most of my characters in the build guides are not optimal in terms of character level and gear, because I stopped playing them after I died. So the main objective of this video is to introduce the core mechanics of my build without the aspect of min-maxing. But let's start. The main damage setup consists of Blade Flurry, melee fizz, fast attacks, increased crit and increased AoE. The 6th link would be increased crit damage or added fire, but I'm not sure about that yet. But keep in mind, it's hard to get 4 off colors on the evasion chest. It can be very frustrating. Other setups are cast when damage taken with Immortal Call, Enfeeble and increased duration. Whirling Blades fortify faster attacks, Var Grace linked with increased duration. And then we have 2 optional 4 links which can be adjusted. I use Curse on Hit, Assassin's Mark, Herald of Ice combination for generating power charges. Hatred needs no links at all. If you don't need power charges and your crit is already capped, go for Herald of Ash instead. Originally I wanted to use Herald of Lightning for shocking, but the int requirements are too high. My last 4 link consists of Ancestral Warchief, melee fizz, increased crit and conk effect. Another option would be to drop Ancestral Warchief and replace it with an Orb of Storms power charge on crit setup for generating power charges also at boss fights. So, and lastly Arctic Armor. I could use Blood Rage, but I don't need it, to be honest. I'd rather go with the Life Regen instead. Maybe I would use it for the additional life leech if I drop my Scaeva sword. Enduring Cry for hard hitter is also an option. But as you can see, the build is very flexible, so please write down your suggestions in the commentary. Well, that's basically it guys. I leveled with Cleave and Thunder to 28, weapons were Screaming Eagle and White Swing Axe until level 28. Just go for life and go to the duelist area. At 28 equip Facebreaker gloves, Maginaut's girdle and skirmish quiver and 1 Warren's brand ring at level 31. Jesus Christ guys, 1 shots incoming. This setup carries me always to Merciless Dry Lake, without putting 1 single point in the damage node. Transition into crit swords should happen around level 70. The link for the passive tree is in the description of this video. The Ascendancy class of choice for this build is for sure the Raider. For the bandits you need to help Oak and Normer, kill them all in Cruel and help Kraden and Merciless. For your gear you primarily need to look for affixes such as elemental resistances, life and evasion on all your stuff. Global crit, crit multi and wet are awesome but not mandatory. Try to get at least 1 item with high flat accuracy. The build makes use of 3 unique items. First one is Rat's Nest. Second one is good old Scaeva sword. I already made a Cleave build with it. It's so underrated guys. You have to get a pretty insane rare sword to beat this unique. Third one is Perfect Form. It grants us face aggro, free Arctic Armor, life and increased evasion rating by uncapped cold grass. So try to overcap your cold grass as much as possible. I'm sitting for example at 11k evasion at the moment unbuffed. If I use Jade Flask it goes up to 32k. It's the best option for our build in my opinion. Other chest options are Belly of the Beast to reach 7k life or Queen of the Forest, but keep in mind that you lose Arctic armor and need 4 more points for face aggro them. Flask setup is Life, Jade, Quicksilver, Basalt and Diamond. You can also drop Quicksilver for a Stim Knight. But to finish this guide, don't forget the jewels. They are one of the main damage boosts. Here you get tons of Crit Multi combined with Life and Res. Look for Crit Multi while dual wielding, Life and or Res. That's it boys.